Time.
Good evening, one and all. Ma'am, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, audible, ma'am. Just wait. Principal, ma'am. Hello.
Yes, Sirmulan. I am
Okay.
here.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Okay.
Radha ma'am.
I'm here.
Shall we start, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yes, fine. You can proceed.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back our faculty development program on Outstrip of Catch 22, Day 2 event, Personality Development and Communicative English. Resource person Dr. R. Santosh Varman, Chairman of Spark Institute and SAN Groups of Companies, Kumbakonam. Welcome you all. Now I invite Dr. Suja Pandian ma'am to give a welcome address. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. It's my great honor for me to welcome our beloved Principal Madam, Vice Principal, Professor Elancharian Sir, and Professor Raja Sir to the second day of the Faculty Development Program on Outstrip of Catch 22. I feel highly privileged to welcome our IQAC Coordinator, Professor Lada Madam, and Dr. D. Tirumulan, the Organizing Secretary of this program. With immense pleasure, I welcome our chief guest, Dr. Santosh Varman, the chairman of Spark Institute and SAN Groups of Companies, Kumbakonam, to talk upon today's topic, personality development and communicative English. I also extend my warm welcome to all the participants from various colleges to attend this webinar. Thank you. Over to Tirumulan, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
FDE மட்டும் இல்லை ஓகே இது நம்ம கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Introduction of the chief guest, myself. Dr. R. Santosh Varman is leading young entrepreneur in Tamil Nadu. He is the chairman of Spark Institution and SAN Group of Companies. He is the first Indian to receive honorary doctorate below 30 years by International Peace University, Germany. He has received Young Achiever Award by International Tamil Academy, Andaman. He is the Joint Secretary of Rotary Club of Kumbakonam Heritage City.
+2.
He is the founder of Iyarkai Unavagam called SAN Organics under Santosham Organics Tamil Nadu Private Limited. He runs a number of business like SAN Event Management, SAN Graphics, and etc. More than 2 lakh school and college students and faculties have been benefited by his communicative English techniques and motivational speeches. Spark School of Career Education Service serves in 23 districts throughout Tamil Nadu with more than 100 spoken English masters. Welcome you, sir. Now I invite our principal to say a few about this faculty development program.
So, good evening, one and all. So, this is the second day of your FDP program. Dr. Santosh Verma. So, he's a good communicative skiller and trainer. He has trained over more number of students, and he has also handled FDP for our institution. Now, today is here. Now he is here with you to handle over the session. So, I don't want to waste much of the time. Let me hand over the session to Santosh Verma to prolong it. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now
And one more thing, the day of 5 days has been extended to 7 days. So we need all your that is your cooperation in order to prolong over for the 7 days of FDP. Thank you, Tirumulan. Let me hand over this to Santosh.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello. Okay.
Thank you. Now I invite Dr. Santosh Varma from Spark Institute to give a presentation address.
என்ன மாமன் அடுத்து
Santosh Varma, sir. Sir, you need unmute. Sir, you are unmute.
Yeah, sir.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm ready, sir. Shall I start?
Start, sir.
Yeah. Hi. And actually, this is Santosh Verma, the director and the chairman of Spark Institution, as well as the SAN group of companies. So I'm happy to be here in this fabulous occasion through webcom, right? A new experience I'm going to experience today, as well as many members are going to experience all of this. And can you hear my voice clearly? Can you? And is there anyone from out from Tamil Nadu? Because I can use bilingual also, since it is communicative English. So I want to make it in bilingual. So that's why. Uh, yeah, right. Shall I start? Is okay. And it is a big topic and easy topic today, and important topic also. That is called the communicative English and personality development. Both, it's like a parallel path. We have to travel together. Then we can achieve in our world easily. And besides, so before starting the session, everyone is willing to speak in English. Everyone is willing to speak in English, but only few are speaking. Particularly in our region, okay, only few are speaking. So do you know the actual reason why only few are speaking, the rest of members are not speaking, right? Right? Why? Can you say the reason actually? The many members, since it is unmuted, we can't answer. Let me ask question as well as I'll answer you. And for not speaking in English, there are many reasons. One is, you may say that it is shy, fear, as well as we don't know grammar. Grammar எங்களுக்கு தெரியாது. Even many members used to say that we don't know the vocabularies, so நிறைய words எல்லாம் எங்களுக்கு தெரியாது அப்படின்னுவாங்க. And same way, everyone ஏன் இங்கிலீஷ் பேசல அப்படின்னு கேட்டதுனால முதல் ரீசன் என்ன அப்படின்னா, நாங்களாம் தமிழ் மீடியத்தில் படித்தோம். 1ஆவதுல இருந்து 10th 12th வரைக்கும் நாங்கள் ஃபுல்லாக தமிழ் மீடியம் தான். ஸோ அதனால நாங்களாம் இங்கிலீஷ் பேசவே கிடையாது அப்படின்லாம் சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ இதெல்லாம் நிறைய ரீசன் இருக்கு. இது எதுவுமே ரீசன் கிடையாது அப்படின்றது தான் இன்னைக்கு வந்து நம்ம ப்ரூவ் பண்ண போறோம். நீங்க எதுவுமே ரீசன்ஸ் கிடையாது. ஓகே, சரி, என்ன ஆக்சுவல் ரீசன் அப்படின்னு சொல்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஐ வாண்ட் டு ஆஸ்க் யூ சம் क्वेश्चंस. So you yourself, since I'm asking, you're not answerable out there. So you yourself ask questions and answer for the questions what I'm asking that person, right? First question is simple question. What is your name? Yes, everyone will answer, I think, right? What is your name? Even if someone is asking me, I'll answer, I'm Santosh. So since through webcam, then I have to say, this is Santosh Verma. Okay. Okay, how are you? How are you all? Right? So everyone will say, yes, sir, I'm fine, sir, I'm good, sir, I'm excellent, sir. Okay, good. And what is your age? If I say age, so I'll say less only. And same way, everyone will say less only. Okay. So அது கம்மியாக தான் சொல்லுவோம், ரைட்? இருந்துட்டு போகுது. சரி, நெக்ஸ்ட், வாட் இஸ் யுவர் குவாலிஃபிகேஷன் அப்படின்னு சொன்னோம்னா, ஸோ வி கேன் சே டெஃபினெட்லி, all over Tamil Nadu, all over India, definitely they will say nice qualifications, like 4-5 degrees. Okay, good. So அதெல்லாம் நல்ல ரீசன்ஸ் தான், நல்ல ரீசன்ஸ் தான், சூப்பர், குட். பட் இது எதுவுமே எல்லாருமே ஆன்சர் பண்ணுற கொஸ்டின்ஸ் தான், அதெல்லாம் பிரச்சனை கிடையாது. சரி, அடுத்த கொஸ்டின் கேட்போம். வாட் அபவுட் கொரோனா? What do you think about corona, and what do you feel about it? What do you have experienced, something like that? Blah blah அப்படின்னு கேட்டேன் அப்படின்னா கண்டிப்பா எல்லாருமே ஆன்சர் பண்ண முடியாது. ஏன்னா இந்த கொஸ்டின்ஸ் நான் கேட்ட வாட் இஸ் நேம், ஹவ் ஆர் யூ, ஹவ் ஓல்ட் ஆர் யூ, இந்த மாதிரி கொஸ்டின்ஸ் கேட்கும் போதெல்லாம் யாருக்குமே எந்த பயமும் கிடையாது. ஆனா இப்ப டிஃப்ரெண்டா ஒரு கொஸ்டின் கேட்கணும் அப்படின்னா கண்டிப்பா எல்லாருக்கும் ஒரு சின்ன பயம் இருக்கும். என்ன பயம் அப்படின்னா, அது நம்ம ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணதே கிடையாது. அப்ப இங்கிலீஷ் பேசணும் அப்படின்னா ஒரே ஒரு விஷயம் தான் தேவை. நீங்க வந்து இங்கிலீஷ் மீடியம் தான் படிச்சிருக்கணும்னு அவசியம் இல்லை, கிராமர் தெரிஞ்சிருக்க வேண்டியன்னு அவசியம் கிடையாது. ஒன்னே ஒன்று தான் தேவை, தட் இஸ் ப்ராக்டிஸ். தென் எப்படி நம்ம அதை ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ண போகிறோம், ஈஸியாக எப்படி பண்ணலாம், ஹவு வி கேன் டெவலப் அவர் லாங்குவேஜ் அப்படின்ற ஒரு விஷயத்தை தான் இன்னைக்கு நம்ம செஷனில் நம்ம பார்க்க போகிறோம், ரைட்? ஸோ தட் இஸ் அ திங் ஐம் கோயிங் டு ஜஸ்ட் ஷேர் யூ, பிகாஸ் ஐம் நாட் கோயிங் டு டீச் யூ ஹியர், ஐம் நாட் ஹியர் டு டீச் யூ, ஐம் கோயிங் டு ஷேர் யூ சம் டிப்ஸ் how we can develop our language easily, right? Yes, first one is, since you said that we have shy, fear and all this, we don't hesitate to answer for questions. What is your name, how are you, how old are you, இந்த மாதிரி questions எல்லாம் யார் கேட்டாலும் சரி ஆன்சர் பண்ணாம இருக்க போறது கிடையாது. ஏன்னா எல்லாருக்குமே அந்த ஆன்சர் எல்லாம் தெரியும். ஏன்னா சின்ன வயசுல இருந்து எல்கேஜில இருந்து இப்ப வரைக்கும் எல்லாரும் அந்த கொஸ்டின் தான் கேட்குறாங்க. அந்த கொஸ்டினுக்கு தான் நம்ம இது வரைக்கும் ஆன்சர் சொல்லுவோம். So the questions and answers have been practiced. The questions and answers நல்லா practice ஆயிருக்கு. So that's why we are just answering for all those questions like what is your name, how are you, how old are you and all this. இப்போ ஒரு நியூ கொஸ்டின்ஸ் நம்ம டிஃபிகல்ட்டா கேட்கறோம் அப்படின்னா நம்மளால ஆன்சர் பண்ண முடியாது. ஏன் ஆன்சரே தெரிஞ்சாலும் நம்ம இங்கிலீஷ்ல கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ண முடியாது. ஏன்னா அந்த கொஸ்டினுக்கான ஆன்சரை நம்ம ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணல. இப்போ எனக்கும் உங்களுக்கும் ஒரே ஒரு டிஃபரெண்ட் தான். we have practiced, we haven't practiced. அது எப்படி ஈஸியா ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணலாம், ஓகே how easily we are going to learn all this அப்படின்றது தான் இந்த செஷன்ல பார்க்க போறோம். ரைட், இப்போ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நம்ம சொன்னோம்ல, எனக்கு வெக்காபுலரிஸ்லாம் தெரியாது சார், நிறைய டவுட்ஸ் இருக்கு, எனக்கு என்னென்ன வார்த்தைலாம் எனக்கு தெரியாது, அந்த மாதிரிலாம் நிறைய உங்களுக்கு டவுட்ஸ் வரும். எங்க எல்லாருக்குமே இப்போ வெக்காபுலரிஸ் டெவலப் பண்ணணும், வேர்ட்ஸ்லாம் டெவலப் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா எல்லாரும் சொல்றது, யாராச்சும் இங்கிலீஷ் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ல இருந்தீங்கன்னா கோச்சிக்காதீங்க. ரைட், எல்லாருமே சொல்றது என்ன அப்படின்னா டெய்லி ஹிந்து நியூஸ் பேப்பர் எடுத்து படிப்பா, இல்லை இந்தியன் எக்ஸ்பிரஸ் ஏதாவது இங்கிலீஷ் பேப்பர் டெய்லி எடுத்து படிங்க, செம்மையா இங்கிலீஷ் பேசலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ரைட், அடுத்தது டெய்லி ஒரு 5 வேர்ட்ஸ் நோட் பண்ணுங்க, எழுதி வச்சுக்கிங்க, சூப்பராக இங்கிலீஷ் பேசலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. இது ரெண்டுமே பண்ணக்கூடாது. இதுதான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரூல்ஸே நம்ம பண்ண போகிறது. இது என்ன சார் டெவலப் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா, வேர்ட்ஸ் டெவலப் பண்ணணும்னா நல்லா தானே சார் சொல்கிறாங்க, ஹிந்து நியூஸ் பேப்பர் படிக்கலாம், டிக்ஷனரிலாம் எடுத்து படிக்கலாம், ஆனால் சார் ரெண்டுமே செய்யக்கூடாதுன்றீங்களா சார், என்ன சார் இது அப்படின்னு உங்களுக்கு ஒரு டவுட் வரும். ஆனால் இது ரெண்டுமே செய்யக்கூடாது. ஏன் செய்யக்கூடாது அப்படின்னா, இந்த வேர்ட்ஸ் நீங்கள் வந்து ஒரு டிக்ஷனரி எடுக்கிறீங்கன்னு வச்சிங்களேன், நம்ம ஒரு ஆர்வ கோளாறுல இன்னைக்கு இங்கிலீஷ் பேசியே ஆகணும் அப்படின்ட்டு எடுப்போம். ஒரு டிக்ஷனரி எடுத்து அப்படியே நோட் பண்ணுவோம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஏலேருந்து வருவோம், ஆல்பபெட்டிக் ஆர்டர்லேயே வருவோம். ஏ அபைடு, அபண்டம், அபாக்கஸ் அப்படின்ட்டு அப்படியே வந்துகிட்டே இருப்போம். 2ஆவது நாள் நோட் பண்ணுவோம், 3ஆவது நாள் நோட் பண்ணுவோம். அதுக்கப்புறம் எப்பப்பா இங்கிலீஷ் பேசுறது, இது இப்போ முடியாது உங்களுக்கு, இந்த டிக்ஷனரி முடி வச்சுருவோம். ரைட் ரைட், அடுத்தது நியூஸ் பேப்பர், ஹிந்து நியூஸ் பேப்பர் எடுத்து படிக்கிறது. நம்மளுக்கு அதில் டாபிக் என்ன கொடுத்துருக்காங்கனாலே புரியாது. ஏன்னா நம்ம டெவலப் பண்ணணும், ஏன்னா படிச்சோம் இது ரெண்டுமே பண்ணோம்னா இங்கிலீஷ் எது பெரிய விஷயம் போடும் அப்படின்னுட்டு நம்ம மைண்ட்ல ஒரு மைண்ட் செட் கிரியேட் ஆகிடும். அதனால தான் இது ரெண்டுமே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பண்ணாதீங்க. சரி, அப்போ நான்
sorry for the interruption.
Yes sir.
Yeah, you can talk with both Tamil and English.
Yeah sir,
most
definitely.
of the people want English. Yeah.
No. Do you want?
Most of the people wants in English. Other state people are asking in
English.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right, so that's why I've asked you questions in the beginning itself. Okay, is there any people from out of Tamil Nadu, right? So that's why I've asked you, right? So
60% of the people in other states.
Then okay, I'm happy with that. I'll make it, sir. I'll make it. Right. So first I want to say to you, right? So if you want to develop our language, so normally all the members used to request to read all the newspapers, English newspapers, as well as dictionaries. So daily you have to read dictionaries, and same thing English newspapers. And if you read all this, definitely we can't speak in English. That I'll say to you. If you are already speaking, if you have the knowledge of speaking already, you can do all this. I mean, reading newspapers as well as reading dictionaries. The beginning stage, if you want to develop your language, if you are in the basic question, and definitely you please don't do these two. Why? Because these two things, definitely it will create fear about English. Because normally, people, if you start reading the dictionaries, definitely, first 2-3 days, you can read the dictionaries and you can get all this. But second, third day and all, definitely you can't get all this, because you'll be getting bored. How we are going to speak in English, when we are going to speak in English, something like that. Yeah, so that's why you should not read dictionaries as well as the newspaper. If you understand, we can read. Otherwise, reading the topics and the text as main topics, definitely we can understand all this. So that's why you please don't these two. Okay, so what shall we do? How we can develop our vocabularies? First thing, your house is your vocabularies. Your house is your dictionary. House is your dictionary. House or something like that, if you want to say to you. The English is not talking about a big topics like politics, inflation, globalization. It is just talking about your surrounding. If you know to answer about your surrounding, the daily activities that you do, the English will be there. So definitely we are not going to speak about big topics. What is needed to our regular life, we are going to speak up. So definitely with that only we are going to develop our language, right? So how we are going to develop our language? Through house. So that is the thing. Okay, simple thing. Easy thing that we do. First thing I want to ask you, can you say me 3 names of fruits? Any 3 fruits? Yes. Apple. Next, orange. Next, grapes. Yes. Everyone, if someone is asking regarding the fruits names and all, we'll say only, okay, apple, orange, grapes. But we are not cultivating these 3 things in our house. Just look at your house, whatever you find, whatever you eat, what is there in your house, you just name. First, normally mango, we know, right? Yes, mango. And some street food, regional foods. In our Tamil Nadu, we can find many food like wood apple, yeah, and same thing, chiku, it is famous here, and same thing, right? Mango is famous here, watermelon, all this, right? You go with these kind of familiar fruits so that you can. So you go home today after this session, whatever the fruits you find in your street, okay, you find that one, you just name that fruit, you find the name. That is the first thing you have to do. Second one, and normally, if I want to ask you, okay, you please tell me 3 vegetables name. I mean, name of 3 vegetables. Yes. Say normally we'll say, what is that? Potato, tomato, then onion. All right, okay. And if you go quite deeper, okay, in Tamil normally used to say many greens are there. Tulsikere, okay, tandakere, arakere. In Tamil Nadu they will say many, many greens, right? So that's why I'm saying. And same thing, beans. There are many varieties of beans. Kottavaranga, cluster bean, normal pattavaraka, sober bean. Pulsekere is called Indian sorrel. So something like that, whatever the vegetables we eat daily in our regular dailyhood, you find the names so that you can develop your language, right? So you can develop your vocabularies, right? And next thing, you go home, definitely, nowadays, in our generation, many members are not really learning to cook, okay, but we watch cooking others, right? Okay, if you go home, we may find many spices. We may find many spices our grandma and our mom are using, right? Definitely. So what are those names like? Many spices are there. Cumin seed, mustard, coriander, okay, and many spices are there. That is numerous spices. Yeah, we should know all these spices, whatever it is there in your house. That is the main thing you have to do. ஸோ வீட்டில் போனீங்க அப்படின்னா என்னென்ன ஸ்பைசஸ் இருக்குது வீட்டில், இப்போ வானல் தாளிக்கிறாங்கன்னா அதில் என்னென்னலாம் யூஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க, அது எல்லாத்துக்குமே இங்கிலீஷில் போனீங்க. இப்போல்லாம் வந்து பிஃபோர் அண்ட் ஆல் we have to search. If you don't know any words, so we have to search in many books and all this. Nowadays it is not a thing. Simply if we can type in our regional language, we can type in our regional language in Google. Only one soul is there. Even if you type wrongly, only one soul will understand, that is Google, right? So whatever the wrong things you type also, you can get that answer, what are the spices and of its names, right? So that is the thing you have to do, but that is the main thing you have to plan it up, right? So these are the 2 things first you have to do, right? Next, definitely we cook. Okay, leave the cooking, let's start eating. Since yesterday was Ramjan, definitely everyone would have got biryani. Even I have got, and I have slept nicely after eating good. And biryani, right? So we shall eat biryani. If you don't want to eat biryani, many veg people will be there, let it be. Okay, so we shall start eating dal curry. Okay, what is dal curry? Sambar. So same thing, சாப்பிடுறது என்னென்னலாம் இருக்கோ அது எல்லாத்துக்குமே இங்கிலீஷ்ல பேர் தெரியணும். So that is the thing. We shall have another session also regarding the communicative English, right? Okay, first thing, we have to do what? சாப்பிட போறோம். We are going to eat. If you are going to eat, first what will you do? First we shall take a plate. Okay, take, right? Then we should wash, right? Okay, we should wash. So we shall wash. Okay, we shall wash all this. And next, we should take a rice. Okay, how much? எவ்வளவு எடுப்பீங்க? What is the quantity? What is the quantity? What is that that instrument that we use to take that rice? Karandiya. Okay, Tamil karandi, that is karandi in Tamil. Okay, and other languages, they will have different names. What is a common name in English? Spoon. No, spoon is, if you start eating now through spoon, right, you will have food only after 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, right? So that's why the word is called the ladle. The word is called the ladle. So we have to use only ladle. Okay, we have to use only ladle. So okay, how many ladles? Now since we are in diet, we shall have only a little amount, 2 ladles. Okay, I take 2 ladles of rice. Then we shall take curry. Okay, what curry? Dal curry. Okay, dal curry, we shall take 2 ladles of dal curry. Okay, right. Okay, so dal curry is over. After that, rice is there, dal curry we have poured already. Okay, what you are going to do? That word is called need. K-N-E-A-D. Need. Okay, we are kneading it. And after that, we are chewing. C-H-E-W. C-H-E-W. Chewing. Then after that, we are swallowing. Okay, we swallow. Right? After that, we belch. We belch. It is not vomit. Belch after eating, right? We just right release it. That is called belch. It is also called burp. You see, it's a small eating things that we do from our childhood. Okay, from our childhood we have been doing it. And how many words you have just learned in eating itself? You see, first take, all of you ready? You just throw your note somewhere. Okay, we are going to eat now. Shall we eat? Okay, all of you say, I'm going to eat. All of you say, I'm going to eat. Yes, I'm going to eat. So take a plate. Then, then I take ladle of rice. How many ladle? 2 ladles of rice. Then I take 2 ladles of curry. I pour it. I, yes, I knead it. Then I chew it. Then I swallow it. Then after that, burp, right? So we burp it. Okay. So that is the thing. So it is a way, it is a way of learning vocabularies easily. Whatever the things you do from our morning, okay, from morning to evening, okay. I mean, up to night also, okay, no issues. Up to you sleep, whatever the things, the activities you do, you think everything in English. So that's why in Rajini film they used to say, right? I buy. I walk English, I talk English, I eat English, I sleep English. Whatever, you just make it as English, 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 English. That's all. Is the thing. First thing, from the morning to evening, whatever the activities we are doing, we have to think in English. So that is the thing we have to do it. Okay. That is the first tips we have to follow to develop your learning, right? So that is the thing. Okay, how we can go? So I'll show it in display. Okay, I'll show it in display how we are going to eat a small thing that we have learned, right? The same thing. Okay, yeah, yes, right. So something we have to do it. Can you share it now? Yeah, can you hear my voice?
Yeah, here, sir, sharing.
Yes, sir. I'll share it, sir. Okay, okay then. Yes. So first one, this is what we have learned. That is regular activities. Regularly we do many activities. That's why I have mentioned here. I mentioned here. Can you see the display, sir, outside?
No,
Can you
you can
see?
share. You can share.
Yes, sir. I'll share, sir. I'll share, sir. I think it is this disabled. I think.
You can check it right now. I have
Yeah.
give a permit.
Is it so, sir? Okay, I'll make it, sir. Yeah, okay. So next thing, this is the first tip you have to learn. Okay, so how we can develop our vocabularies. What is the first thing? That is regular activities. Whatever the activities we do regularly, okay, that should be done. That should be learned. Okay, so from the morning we brush. Okay, morning we just brush. So you brush in English. Hereafter, from tomorrow, I'm saying you have to brush English. How are you going to brush your brush in English? First thing, we shall take brush, rest. Then, okay, we shall take paste. Okay, we take paste. Then after that, what do you do? Right? After that, yes, that is called a squeeze. That word is called the squeeze. That word is called the squeeze. Okay, so we are going to brush it. Okay, squeeze. After that, we brush. Then after that, we spit out. After that, we spit out, right? Then after that, we have to wash our mouth, right? So that is called the goggling. That is called the goggling. That is called goggling. Okay, that is called goggling. So shall we brush together now? Yeah. Can you see the display, sir? Now.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
So
should.
we are going to brush. There are no. It is mentioned here. So first thing, okay, we shall take brush. Okay. So I take brush. Okay. Then what do? I take paste, right? Then I squeeze the paste. The word is called squeeze, right? So where else we can use squeeze? No, if you want to make lemon juice, we can cut the lemon. Then after that we can squeeze, right? And next after this, okay. So we brush it. Then after that, I spit out. After brushing, you have to spit out. Then after spitting out, you have to goggle, right? So that is the thing. This is the easy thing. From tomorrow, if you start brushing, if you take the brush, and definitely you can remember all those things. You can recognize all this regarding Communicative English program, which is done by NI College, right? Yeah. So everyone I'm saying, tomorrow after taking brush, you have to start speaking in English. So that is the thing. So that is the thing we are going to do, right? Okay. So main topic. This is the introduction I want to give you. So if you practice all this, definitely we can speak in English. So now we are going to cook. Now we shall cook. What shall we cook? Shall we prepare dosa? Shall we prepare dosa? Yes. Okay. If you want to prepare dosa, what do you do first? So we shall first light the stove. So that's why it is called a lighter. Yes. Okay. Then after that, we can keep tawa where on the stove. Then after that, what is mavu in English? That liquid that we use to make dosa. That is called the flour. That is called the flour. Yeah, that is called the flour. So we can pour the flour on the tawa, right? Then after that, we shall turn it. That's the easy thing. These are all the basic things. From tomorrow, if you want to cook, if you are going to cook anything, you just cook in English. When you cook in English, you can get all this in all doubts and all the. I mean, you clarify all those doubts to Google. Finish easy thing. We can go ahead because there is no. Okay. Okay, I could listen now. Okay, can you listen now? Yes.
Today voice break ஆயிடுச்சு.
Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, technical issues, I think. Okay, right. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
And so this is the first tip I want to give you, right? This is the first tip I've given you. Okay. So yes, sir, you have to give me permission to share the screen also.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Now you
Yes,
can
sir.
share.
Yes, sir. Okay. So this is the thing. So same way from the morning, from brushing, I'm saying, brushing, cooking, bathing, everything, you should do it in English. When you do all this in English, you'll get more doubts. So you clarify all those doubts. Simply you can find the dictionaries there. That time you find the dictionaries so that you can develop your language. That is the first thing to develop your vocabularies, right? Okay, grammar. So you told that we don't know grammars or how we can speak in English, right? Even in Tamil, I don't know all the places I'm saying. Everyone is speaking Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, and all this. Do you know the grammar of your own language? In Tamil, if you say, what is mean by Kuchiyalukuram, Kuchadalukuram, and all this? So can you know all this? No, we don't know. But we have started speaking. When have you started speaking? When have you started speaking? We started speaking by 2 age itself. 1.5 year itself we have started. 1.5 year itself we have started speaking in English. I mean in our own mother tongue, right? How? That is by listening. So you when you listen it, when you speak it, it will be practiced easily. That is the thing you have to do it, right? Now we can go to the main session and important session at present. Shall we start? Are we ready? Right. So there are 4 steps, 4 values to develop your language. What are those 4 steps? First one is, okay, understanding. First one is understanding. Whatever is spoken by others, that should be understood. யார் என்ன பேசினாலும் இங்கிலீஷ்ல புரியணும். You should understand the English. Okay, whenever it is spoken by someone, right? That is the first thing you have to do it, right? And next thing, answering. Whatever the question is asked by people, that should be answered. This is the second level. Third level is we should ask others questions. This is the third level. When you practice these 3 levels nicely, the 4th level, the fluency will come. Okay, we are going to complete all these 3 levels today. Okay, everyone is going to speak in English within half an hour. We have got only half an hour more, and everyone can speak in English within half an hour. You don't worry about it, right? And you just follow the tips, whatever I'm saying, you just follow all those tips so that you can develop your language. First one is how we are going to understand. How we are going to understand. Okay, I'm going to give you 5 mantras. Okay, I'm going to give you mantras. Okay, how we can develop. Okay, how we are going to understand all this. Okay, how we are going to understand. Right. First thing. Okay, if you want to understand in English, that means first step I have told you. I want to understand in language, because if you don't know, I understand everything, but I don't speak. Many members used to say, even I find difficulty to understand. So there are many difficulties to speak in English. As I told you, there are 4 steps: understanding, answering, questioning, then fluency. First step we are going to discuss, that is understanding. That is understanding. There are 4 mantras. You please take a note of it. Take a note of it in the sense, I don't want people to note of what is visible to the screen. What I'm saying, you just mention it. Okay. What is there? First you read. What is there in the first line? Am, is, are. Right? Am, is, are. What is am, is? These 4 mantras only will be there in all the sentences. Even if someone is speaking also, they will use only these four mantras. And same thing, if you want to read all these things, what is mentioned in the books also, only they use only these 4. So if you understand those 4 mantras, then definitely you can understand. Same thing you can answer, same thing you can question, right? The first thing is the am, is, are. If you find in a book, they will say that am, is, are is nothing but it is talking about the activities which is going at person, something like the blah 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 blah. All these things will be there. You say am, is, are means uiroda irukku. In Tamil I'm saying uiroda irukku. That's all. In other language I'm saying it is there at present. At present. Okay. It is alive. It is alive. It is alive at present. What is alive now? I'm speaking now. You're listening. Okay. Now outside, they are simply roaming. Okay. Everything is going. These are all going at present. So first mantra is am, is, are. Am, is, are na இப்ப உயிரோட இருக்கு. Tamil people, you just know down. Am, is, are na இப்ப உயிரோட இருக்கு. That is all. Same thing at present. So if you are saying I'm happy, now you are happy. My friend is also happy in the sense you can say he is happy. She is happy. So everyone is happy in the sense we are all happy. At present, we are all listening to our classes. So that is why I called the am, is, are. This is the first mantra, right? Second one. Okay. Second one is Was and where. Was and where. Okay, that is the second mantras. What is the second mantra? What in Tamil I used to say, ஆமி சார் என்ன சொன்ன இப்போ உயிரோட இருக்கு. வாஸ் வேர் மீன்ஸ் செத்து போச்சுன்னு வச்சுங்க. ஏன் சார் இப்படி ஒரு நல்ல நேரத்தில் ஆல்ரெடி கொரோனாவில் இப்படி பண்ணுறாங்களே, ஹவு ஒய் ஆர் யூ யூசிங் ஆல் திஸ் திங்ஸ், யூ நோ, இஃப் யூ சே normally we recognize only the negative things. That's why. So other people, you just note down, was where means it is died. Already it is died. That's all. Okay. Amnisar means it is alive now. Was where means it died already. Okay. Other people, you note down, settu pochinu eludinga. Yes, sir. Irandu vittadu modhu eludha vena, because we don't use our pure Tamil language. Okay. So that's why you mentioned that is died, settu pochu. Okay. So before, okay, afternoon, what were you doing? Okay, I was eating, sir. So we were sleeping, sir. Yesterday, what were you doing? I was listening to our FDP, sir. Okay, something like that. It was going already. So Setabush completed. So that is why that is another mantra was where. Okay, we shall go to the third mantra, have been and has been. Have been and has been. Tamil people, you just note down. Have been and has been means இழுத்துட்டு கிடக்குது, சாவாம இழுத்துட்டு கிடக்குன்னு வச்சுங்க. சரி, என்ன சார் இப்படி சொல்றீங்க அப்படின்னா, சாவாம எழுத்து கிடக்குன்னா முன்னாடில இருந்து இப்போ வரைக்கும் நடந்துட்டு இருக்க விஷயம். That means it is had been happening from the beginning. அதுதான் since. So other people, you note down, that is called since. What is since? Normally in bag company, belt company and all, you can find, you know, since 1987, since 1947. That means that companies exist from that particular year. So it is still going. It started before, continuing still. There is a chance of going in the future also. With three tenses together, it is mentioned. That is why Tamil people, you just note down, have been, has been, என்ன சொன்ன எழுத்துட்டு கிடக்குன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, அவ்வளோதான். ரைட்? அது என்ன எழுத்து கிடக்குன்னா, so I'm in Tamil Nadu in the sense. So we have been living in Tamil Nadu for 20-30 years. I have been in my house more than 45 days, no quarantine, right? 45 days. I have been living in house only, social distancing. So it has been going till there is a chance of going in the future also. We don't know whether they are going to release by June 1st. Okay. So there is a chance of having quarantine in the future also. So that's why together. That is why called the have been and has been. That is why இழுத்துட்டு கிடக்கிறது. இப்போ இங்கே தமிழ்நாட்டில் எத்தனை வருஷமா நம்ம இழுத்துட்டு கிடக்கும்? ஒரு 40 இயர்ஸாக இருந்துட்டு இருக்கோம், 30 இயர்ஸாக இருக்கும். எனக்கு ஒரு 26 தான், ஒரு 26 இயர்ஸாக நான் இழுத்துட்டு கிடக்கிறோம். ஸோ தட் இஸ் அ திங். ஓகே ஓகே, சேம் திங். நெக்ஸ்ட் will be. That is the final mantra, fourth mantra. Will be. That is called, it is going to birth. It is going to birth. I mean birth. It is going to give birth, or we are going to born, or something like that. பிறக்க போகுது இல்லை சாவ போகுது. We are going to die ன்னு வச்சுங்க. Will be. Why I am saying that only in the negative concepts, in the sense only the negative things will be stored in our system. So that's why I'm saying all those things in negatives only, no issues, right? So normally, you know, I used to say, since it is also for the personality development, I used to say, okay, think negative. I won't say think positive, think negative, so that you can get more ideas. So that is why. Okay, so shall we revise all those mantras? First, am is are na. What is in by am is are? It is now at present. It is living. உயிரோட இருக்கு. Was where? Died. செத்து போச்சு. Okay. Have been and has been. இழுத்துட்டு கிடக்குது. It is still continuing. Since. Will be. இனிமே தான் பிறக்க போகுது. That is, we are going to give birth. Okay, we are going to born. That is the thing. Okay, this is the main thing. These are the mantras you have to remember now. Okay, shall we ready? Okay, shall we start with the next thing? You remember all those so that this next session, okay, will be used of all these mantras. That's why. Okay, right. Next. Okay, right. So nice picture, na? Biryani. So yesterday I have eaten biryani, so I liked it. I want to have it biryani. Okay, again. So that's why I placed there. Okay, I have mentioned in the screen 8 sentences. If you know these 8 sentences, answering will come, understanding will come, question also will come. All those 3-4 levels will be there in these 8 sessions. Okay, the first thing, okay, we shall take this am eating. Am eats are. Okay, what is in by am is are? இப்போ உயிரோடு இருக்கிறதா இப்போ நடந்துட்டு இருக்க விஷயம். It is going at present, right? What is mean by I am eating biryani? What is in by I am eating biryani? So we are eating. Okay, at present it is going. You're taking the piece, you're eating it, and you are speaking it. So when you do all this, you can say, I'm eating biryani. So what are we doing at present? I'm handling class, and same thing, you people are listening to the classes. I hope you are listening, right? Okay. Next thing, was and where. What I told to you, what did I say to you? What is mean by was and where? Was and where முன்னாடியே செத்து போச்சு. That is means died already. That means it was doing. Okay, right. So that is called I was eating biryani. What is meant by I was eating biryani yesterday? I was eating biryani. By this time, yesterday, okay, I was eating biryani. Nicely, I was eating. Okay, so that is why it has been completed. That is why we are mentioning. That's right? That has been completed, died. Okay. Next thing, have been and has been. What is meant by have been and has been since? ஓகே சரி இழுத்துட்டு கிடக்கிறது முன்னாடிலேருந்து இப்போ வரைக்கும் சாப்பிட்டு இருக்கோம் ஸோ ஒரு பக்கெட் பிரியாணி ஸோ வி ஆர் பையிங் அ பக்கெட் பிரியாணி ஓகே வி ஸ்டார்டட் ஈட்டிங் பை 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock ஸ்டில் வி ஆர் ஈட்டிங் okay for 2-3 years continuously we are eating biryani in the sense you can say that I have been eating biryani. Now I have been handling classes more than half an hour, more than 35 minutes I have been handling classes, so I can say that I have been handling. அப்ப நீங்க என்ன சொல்லலாம்? What will you say to you? What will you say? So you will say, I have been watching to your class, sir. I have been listening to your class, sir. Something like that, right? Okay. And next thing, will be na enna sonna. What is in by will be? So it is going to bear new things. Okay. So new birth. Okay. So அதான் உயிரோட இருக்கு இனிமே தான் பிறக்க போகுது. So I will eat biryani நான் சாப்பிடுவேன் சார். So you kept in this picture. Then definitely I have the thirst of eating. So I will go. Okay, I will eat. Okay, something like that. So when something is going to happen in the future, we are going to mention it. So that's why we are mentioning it as I will eat biryani. So after this class, what will you do? After this class, we will leave the meeting first. I will leave the meeting. Then I will give command. If the video is good, I will share the YouTube channel to everyone. If you don't good, okay, we'll cut short it. That's all. Okay. So these things we will do it after this session. So that's why we mentioned I will eat biryani. So will be right. And next thing is there. I'm going to eat biryani. I'm going to eat biryani. What is it by I'm going to do? See, going means we are not going for 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers. The process started. The process started. Process started. You are keeping a bucket of biryani. We're taking a leg piece. Okay. We are going to eat it. At the time, someone is stopping. Hey, what are you going to do? If someone is asking, you have to say, I'm going to eat biryani. Will you say? Definitely we will slap. Okay, leave it. Okay. So same thing. That is why it is called I'm going to eat biryani. Same thing. If this, if you don't understand, if you're not audible, sir, I'm going to leave the meeting, sir. I don't understand anything, sir. I'm going to leave the meeting. Something like that we can leave. That is why I'm going to. If you are going to brush, you will say, already we have said, right? I'm going to eat. Okay, I'm going to eat biryani. If you are going to brush, you will say, I'm going to brush. Okay, if you are going to bath, you will say, I'm going to bath. I'm going to sleep. Something like that, right? And next thing, if something is completed, okay, normally we can mention in these two things. That is ate and eaten. That means eat, ate, eaten. So we can mention it ate or eaten. Suppose the process is completed. If the process is completed, we can mention in the second form or in the third form. Okay. If you don't have, if you have more doubt in using third form, you leave it. Okay. First thing, that ate. Suppose eat means ate. I ate. Okay. Drink means drank. So I drank water. I ate biryani. Okay, I watched TV. Something like that. Directly we can use second form. We don't want to use any was, where and everything. Directly we can use second form. Suppose if I eat, if I completed eating, you can say I ate. If my friend has eaten, so he can say, okay, he ate, she ate, it ate. It is not they are ate, we were eat and all this. Simply you can say I ate, okay, she ate, they ate. That's all. But suppose, sir, I don't know the second form, sir. Okay, first form only I know. I don't know the second form in the sense. There is another trick for you. Okay, you leave that ate. You mention did eat. Why it is called a did eat? See, if you wanna make mutta bhaji, egg bhaji, we'll make okay, flour and egg. We mix together only. We can mention. We can get ate. If you divide this is flour, this is egg. These two things only we can make it. No problem. So that's why I'm saying, if you don't know the word, I mean the verb second form and all this, we can use did with first form. How I did drink, I did play, I did watch, okay, I did sleep. Something like that, we can mention all this. Okay, we can mention all this. So that is why directly second form we can mention. Okay, suppose I have eaten, sir. Okay, what does it mean by I have eaten, sir? These two things, okay, carries the same meaning. Carries the same meaning. Okay, two things carries the same meaning. One minute, தண்ணி குடிச்சுக்கிறேன். Okay. See, normal thing. I ate biryani and I have eaten biryani. Both things are same only. How same, sir? Okay. Okay. Some normally in British English only there are some differences to use these two. In American English there is no usages. There is no different to use I ate biryani and I have eaten biryani. Okay. They use only these two for any situations. So up to you learn all this, you say that I am speaking American English. Okay, whether it is I ate biryani or I have eaten biryani, no problem, right? So normally we'll have more doubts. How, sir, where to use have and where to use has, sir? Where to you have and where to use has, sir? We'll have more doubt. For that also, I'll give you one more mantra. Okay, where to use have and where to use has. Normally, the conjugations will be divided. Okay, I, we, you, they, he, she, it. I have changed that order. So totally 7 conjugations are there. Okay, I have changed the order for our people. So this is called the Ayodevi. You read I, you, they, we. You say Ayodevi. It is quite easy for you, right? Ayodevi. Can you say with the rhyme Ayodevi? Right? Okay. I, yo, they, we. Right? I, yo, they, we. Okay. So something. I, yo, they, we. Right. So that is why for Ayo Devi we can use have or do. For he, she, we can use has. That's all. These you can have these mantras also. What is that mantra? For Ayo Devi, he. For Ayo Devi, have. For he, she, it has. That's all. Simple thing. Okay. So you have these mantras also. You say that mantra for Ayo Devi, have. He, she, it has. That's all. Okay. Right. So now I have eaten. So I am mentioning it. I have eaten. Okay. For what are the things? What are the conjugation we'll use? Have, I, you, that means you, I, you, they, we. Right. So if I have eaten, I have eaten, we have eaten. Okay. They have eaten. So all these things we can use have. For he, she, it, how will you mention? Has. Okay. He has eaten. She has eaten. It has eaten. That's all. Okay. And I didn't mention it. First one, I eat biryani. This is what we have discussed it clearly. I eat biryani in the sense, not now. Regularly we do it. What is regularly? Okay. Daily I eat biryani. Daily I take brush. Okay. I brush. I bath. I eat. I sleep. I watch. I listen to the class. Something like the daily, whatever things we can do, that can be mentioned in the first form. So that is a thing. Is a thing. Okay. That is why we used to say, I take brush, I take a paste, I squeeze. Okay. So something like that, we are just mentioning it. We are just mentioning it. So I eat biryani. So every Sunday, what do you do? Every Sunday we eat, we sleep, finish. Right? Even nowadays, 45 days we have done the same. Same thing. I have eaten, I have slept. Okay. Okay. That is good. Even I have done the same. Okay. And same thing. Every Sunday I eat, I sleep. Every Diwali I buy new dress. I buy. Not I am buying, I will be buying and all. Every Sunday or every every year, every Diwali I buy new dress. I eat sweets. I burn the crackers. Same thing. Every Ramzan, I eat more biryani. I share biryani. Okay. Every Christmas time. Okay. And every year for the Christmas, okay, I buy new dress. I cut the cakes. I share the cakes to everyone. So something like that. Whatever the things we do, whether it is daily, whether it is every day, every week, or every month, or every year, or anything, every 10 years or whatever, that can be mentioned in the first form. That is why. So what is first thing? I eat biryani. That is daily, not today or now, daily. I am eating biryani means at present. That is why am, is, are. இப்போ உயிரோட இருக்கு. Okay, இப்போ நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. It's going at present. That is why we are mentioning I am eating biryani. Next, I was eating biryani. That means died already. முன்னாடியே செத்து போச்சு. அப்ப முன்னாடி சாப்பிட்டுட்டு இருந்தேன். I was eating. I was sleeping. Something like that. Next, I have been eating biryani. I have been eating biryani. That means எழுத்துட்டு கிடக்கு. முன்னாடில இருந்து இப்போ வரைக்கும் நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. அப்ப I have been eating. That means I have started before. Still I am eating. That is why since 1987, 47, something like that. What is in by will be? இனிமேதான். That hereafter. So that is why we are mentioning I will eat. அதான் பிறக்க போகுது இல்ல சாவ போகுது எதுனால வச்சுக்கங்க. ரைட். Next, I am going to eat biryani na, and அந்த leg piece எடுத்து சாப்பிட போகும்போது someone is stopping. If you are stopping to eat, that time you can mention I am going to eat. Right? Same thing. I ate biryani means முடிஞ்சிச்சு, it has been completed. That can be mentioned in the second form. So completed things can be mentioned in ate or eaten. That means in the second form or in the third form. Can you understand? Right. So if you had what is the three forms of drink? Drink. Next, drank. Next, drank. Okay, good. So if you drink a coffee, now I need a coffee, right? Right. Already it is no time, no. So that's why I have to drink coffee, right? Okay. So daily, if I drink coffee, what will you say? I drink coffee. If you want to drink now, if you are drinking now, you will mention I am drinking coffee. Next, before the session, if you are drinking, you will mention I was drinking coffee. You started before. The coffee is so hot. For 1 hour you are been still you are drinking. That can be mentioned. I have been drinking coffee. So after this session, I can't bear this class. Something like that. If you are going to eat, say if you are going to drink coffee, that can be mentioned. I will drink coffee. Next, I'm going to drink coffee. Okay. So already if you had completed, you can say what is the second form of drink? That is drank. Good. So drank can be mentioned, okay, easily. I drank coffee, or else I have drunk coffee. Right? Yes. Good. So this is a basic thing. Now I've told no 4 levels. I've told you 4 levels. That means understanding, answering, questioning, then fluency. Okay, then fluency. We have completed 2 levels among those 4. சார் எங்களுக்கு தெரியாம எப்படி சார் கண்டக்ட் முடிச்சிங்க, எப்படி முடிச்சிங்க அப்படியா? How did you complete without okay our knowledge? Something like that you may question. First thing, if someone is using this am, is, are, can you understand the meaning of it or not? Yes, am, is, are means now. Was, were, before. Have been and has been since. Will be hereafter. Okay, right? And second form or a third form, it has been completed. If it in the first form, eat, ate, eat, drink, sleep, something like that, it is regular, right? If someone is mentioning that am, is, are, was, were, have been, has been, and have, has, or will be, definitely we will understand the meaning of it. That is first thing, right? So understanding is over. Suppose if someone is asking, what are you doing? We will say simply, I am listening to the class. I am listening to the class. Simply we will say, I am listening to the class, right? So that is why it has been mentioned there clearly. I am listening to the class. Clear? Am, is, are. If someone is doing, hey, before I called you, what were you doing? Something like that someone is asking. So before, it has been completed in the sense, before, was, where? I was sleeping, sir. I was sleeping. Okay. Sir, I was drinking. No, sir. I was listening to the class, sir. Something like that you are mentioning, right? Yes. Next, from the beginning, hey, in your house, they may ask you, hey, how, 1 hour simply you are sitting in front of the laptop or phone. What are you doing? Something someone is asking. You will say, I have been listening to the class for 1 hour. Finish. Okay. When will you come? After the class, I will come. Finish. What are you going to do? Now I'm going to listen to the class. Simply you can mention. Yes. So that is the thing. So 2 levels we have completed, right? Now we are going to make the third session. That is mean the third thing. How we are going to ask questions others. How we are going to ask questions others. Okay. Okay. There are some easy methods how we can ask questions. Okay. Right. The first question, it is mentioned in the display clearly. Okay. What are you? See, I'm not asking, what are you doing? I'm not asking, what are you doing? I'm asking, what are you? Sir, what are you? Is it a right question, correct question or not? Yes, it is a correct question. How? Okay, I'll ask you another question. What is your father? What is your father? What is your father? You will say, my father is a teacher. My father is a doctor. My father is a businessman. Something like that you will say, right? You will say. So same thing. What are you? What are you? What are you? I'm a teacher. I'm a student. I'm a lecturer. Okay, I'm a businessman. Something like that we can mention nicely. So that is why called what are you? That is why am is are. Am is are na இப்ப இருக்குதுன்னு அர்த்தம். What are you means நீங்க என்னவா இருக்கீங்க? What is the process of yours? Okay, நீங்க என்னவா இருக்கீங்க? அதான் what is your father? உங்க அப்பா என்னவா இருக்காங்க? That am is are means இருக்கிறாங்கன்ற மீனிங். So if you say that I am happy, நான் ஹாப்பின்னு சொல்றேன் அப்படின்னா நான் ஹாப்பியா இருக்கேன். That means I'm being happy. Right? When at present. And same thing, where are you? Where are you? எங்க இருக்கீங்க? What is in by where are you? What is in the where are you? எங்க இருக்கீங்க? So that is why it is called the where are you? Okay, it is clear. Where are you? எங்க இருக்கீங்க? I am in my office cabin. I am in my cabin. Where are you? Sir, I am in house, sir. I am in my field, sir. So same thing, I'm in my office. Something like that, anything can be mentioned. That is why where are you? எப்ப? When? Now, what person? That is why am, is, are இருக்குதுன்னு அர்த்தம். So where are you? Where are you means இப்ப எங்க இருக்கீங்க? So something like that, right? Yes. And same thing. Next thing. Okay. Next thing. How are you? So these questions, they have asked many times. So far, many members have asked questions. How are you? எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? அதான் இருக்கிறது. So how are you? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. Same thing like that, right? And same thing. Next. Okay. Am, is, are is over. Okay. Am, is, are. Okay. These three things are over because it is going at present. இப்போ உயிரோட இருக்கு. அதான் இருக்கு. So if you learn these questions, you can learn all this, right? Yeah. So what are you? What are you? I'm a teacher, a lecturer, right? Or a student. Next, where are you? I'm in my house. Quarantine la, எங்கேயும் போக முடியாது. I'm in house. How are you? I'm fine. Why are you? ஏன் இருக்கீங்க இப்ப? எல்லாரும். Okay. ஏன் இருக்கீங்க எல்லாரும்? இப்ப எதுக்கு உட்கார்ந்திருக்கோம்? We are learning. Okay. So why are you? I am to learn. Okay. I am to learn. That's all. Next. We can make question in was and where. Was and where. Okay. So what is meant by was and where? Already I have mentioned the was and where na died முடிஞ்சு போச்சு. So what were you? What were you? What were you? What were you? Okay. What are you means இப்ப என்னவா இருக்கீங்க? What were you na என்னவா இருக்கீங்க? What were என்னவா இருந்தீங்க? What were you before 5 years? Before 5 years, what was your position? Sir, I was a student. Where were you? எங்க இருந்தீங்க? What where are you னா எங்க இருக்கீங்க? இப்ப where were you னா எங்க இருந்தீங்க? ஓகே, எங்க இருந்தீங்க? சார் இங்க தான் சார் இருந்தேன். இங்க வீட்ல தான் இருந்தேன். Something like that we can mention. Right? Yes. Next, how were you? எப்படி இருந்தீங்க? Okay, before 5 years. How were you? Sir, before 5 years I was so fine, sir. நல்லா கலரா இருந்தேன். நாளா நல்லா தான் கலரா தான் இருந்தேன். So something like that. Yes. Next, will be. What will you be after 5 years? What will you be after 5 years? So what will you be after 5 years? I'll be a government staff. Yes, I'll be a government lecturer. Okay, I'll be IAS officer. I'll be a doctor, and definitely I'll be a politician. Yes, and same thing. Where will you be? எங்க இருப்பீங்க? So I'll be in collectorate or hospital. I mean, as a doctor, I'm saying. Right. So something like that we can mention. That is why where will you be? So can you answer all this? Can I revise you? What are you? என்னவா இருக்கீங்க? Yes, I'm a student or I'm a lecturer. Yes. Where are you? எங்க இருக்கீங்க? I'm in house. Yes. Next, how are you? எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? I'm fine. Why are you? எதுக்காக இருக்கீங்க இப்ப? I am to learn. Right? Next, what were you? What were you? என்னவா இருக்கீங்க? Yes. என்னவா இருந்தீங்க? I was a student. Same thing, where were you? Okay, எங்க இருந்தீங்க? I was in same house, or I was in school, or I was in college, right? How are you? எப்படி இருந்தீங்க? I was so fine, right? What will you be after 5 years? Yes, I'll be a government staff, I'll be a government same thing, I mean, I'll be a IAS officer, I'll be a doctor, something like that. Same thing we can make questions, because so here we have never mentioned anything, okay, using any words. We used only the auxiliaries, be form words. So that's why if you understand these things, and definitely we can make questions. Okay, we can make questions, right? Yes. Okay, some basic forms. So some basic forms we are going to learn. That is a final thing, easy thing to we are going to learn. First thing, I do it. If you all these things, you will mention all. Okay, we can understand all this. First, I do eat. That means I eat. Okay, so that do is a regular. If you want to ask any regular questions, that can be mentioned. Regular யாராச்சும் பத்தி question கேட்கணும்னா do வச்சு கேட்ற வேண்டியதா. Do you eat? முடிஞ்சு போச்சு. Completed means you can ask did you eat? If you want to ask about their future activities, that can be mentioned will you eat? Do means regular, first form, did, second, will, see something like that. That can be mentioned. So that's why I'm saying to you, do you eat means, okay, do you eat in the sense regular. Did you eat in the sense that someone has completed something, so you want to inquire about it. So that's why we are asking in the form, did you eat? And same thing, will you eat? So maybe in the future. So will you come? Will you come tomorrow for a FDP? So that can be asked to our lecturers. Will you come to our FDP tomorrow? No. Did you attend yesterday? No. Yes. Do you attend daily? Yeah, I do. Something like that we can mention, right? So something like that we can ask questions. So here, so do you eat? That means பொதுவா சாப்பிடுவீங்களா? Right? என்ன சாப்பிடுவீங்க? You can add what do you eat. எங்க சாப்பிடுவீங்க? That means where do you eat? How do you eat? Okay, with whom did you eat? Something like that we can add questions in the beginning. Okay, that is called the prefix. We can add prefix here itself. Simply we can mention. That is quite easy for you. Okay, so these are the ways to ask questions. Now, I'm going to give you a big table. That table alone is enough to develop your language. As well as I've told you the tips, whatever I've told you, all the tips together, I made you as a big table. If you note on the table, or else you take the screenshot of it, okay, so that we can learn all this easily. Okay, so this is a last session and slide also. Easily you can get to know all the things. Okay, yeah, I'll go to that slide, important slide. That slide alone is enough. Okay, that slide is alone enough, okay, to learn all this, right? First thing, as I mentioned here, 7 conjugations, right? 7 conjugations. Okay, I, you, they, we, he, she, it. As I told you, this is not I, we, you, they. Yeah, okay, let's make it in our own style, right? That is why I, you, they, we, I, you, they, we, he, she, it. Right? So this one is first one is First one is regular. First one is regular. So that is why I eat. The 8 sentences we have discussed. No, that is why I eat. Next thing, okay, I am eating. Next, I was eating. Okay, I was eating. Right. So first thing, I eat. First form, regular. I am eating. I was eating. Next, I have been eating. Next, I will eat. Next, I'm going to eat. Then I ate. Or else I did eat. That's why I mentioned did plus first form. So can you recall those 8 sentences first? Third slide I have given you. So can you say again? So if it is a drink, how will you mention? I drink. I am drinking. I was drinking. I have been drinking. I will drink. I am going to drink. Next, I drank. This is the I usages easily. So I drink means daily. I use in the sense daily I drink. I am drinking in the sense at present I am drinking. I was drinking in the sense before I was doing it. Next, I have been drinking in the sense from the beginning I've started. Still I am in the process. In the future also I'll get the chances of processing. Next, I will eat hereafter after the session maybe. I'm going to eat. Now I'm going to complete the session after this slide, right? Next, I same thing, I completed all the levels, basics, all things I have completed. So that can be mentioned, I completed, right? Same thing. If you ask, so if you start, okay, here's the one, yeah. Then next, if you ask this way, do I, am I, do I eat, am I eating, was I eating, have I been eating, okay, will I eat, am I going to eat, did I eat, first of all. So something like that, it can be mentioned. So this is a way we have to do it. It is quite easy for you people. Okay, same thing for you, same thing for they, same thing for we, he, she, all the things. If you listen to this table, if you read clearly with my techniques, easily you can understand all this. Okay, since I've got only 1 hour time today, and maximum I have mentioned you, I have clarified you all your doubts, and definitely if you have more doubts regarding our session, and if you want to continue the sessions, definitely you can search in Spark School of Career Education, Kumbakonam. If you mention simply Spark Kumbakonam, you'll get all the details. You'll get all the details, right? So definitely we have got many opportunities in business people. If you want to be a young entrepreneur, definitely you can contact us. And same thing, if you need any job opportunities from any state, I'm saying, definitely you can contact us. And thank you. Okay, thanks for the chances. Once again, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our Anna College management for giving us a chances to give a big session or a micro session, fast track courses, 1 hour challenge, 1 hour challenge, right? That is right. We have completed. So maximum I have covered you, and whatever the doubts, you just go through these slides, and definitely you can get all the doubts. Okay. Thank you, and definitely if you get a chance, we'll continue. Okay. Thank you. So mention. Nice to meet you. Thank you. See you. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Now I call upon our faculty member, Dr. Mrs. Subhashni Ma'am, HOD, Commerce Department, to give a vote of thanks.
Hi, good evening, one and all. This is Subhashni, belongs to School of Commerce. Honorable dignitaries and most valuable guests, it's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of this esteemed institution. We want to express our gratitude to our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. R. Santosh Varman. He is a brilliant person and he has spared his precious time for us and graced this occasion with his presence. I extend our sincere thanks to our principal, Dr. S.P. Monica Vaseki, Madam, for delivering the presidential address and for being our backbone in our endeavor and constantly motivating and inspiring us. A warm thanks goes to our IPSC coordinator, Professor R. Lada, for your vision and commitment to work and its execution. And I thank to our faculty, Dr. Suja Pandian, for delivering welcome address. Behind everyone's successful program lie the manifold attempts of our commitment work of our Vice Principals, Professor Ilanchalian, Professor Raja. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the immense contribution of our dedicated technical support faculties, Dr. Thiruvulan, Professor Parthiban, and our faculties. Finally, our special thanks goes to our participants from national and international participants. So thank you all so much. We look for the same in future also. Thank you for making this program a huge success. Thank you once again. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for all.